Charge up your air cannon and get ready to blast your opponents away in up to 8-player multiplayer mayhem. In this action party game, Aeolis Tournament has you competing in a variety of different modes with nothing but your air cannon and some determination. Inspired by other party games like Mario Party and Fusion Frenzy, Aeolis Tournament aims to get the whole gang together, sitting around a single TV screen and competing to come out on top. What is most appealing about Aeolis Tournament is how accessible it is to players of all ages. Its simple one-button gameplay may sound too simplistic on face value, but it's how much variety each game mode provides. There are 6 modes. The Perfect Storm, which acts like a free-for-all multiplayer sumo competition, where you use your blasters to knock each other off of the island. SPORTSBALL, which is like soccer, but with air blasters and crashing volcano meteorites to avoid. Explosive Dodgeball, which has you blowing bombs to your opponent's side in order to knock them off of the platform. Snowball Battle, which is, as the name suggests, being that you get points only when you hit your opponents with snowballs that can be made bigger for more points. Marble Thief, which involves you blowing big marbles to your own colour hole. And Air Hockey, which is also, as the name suggests, however the slippery field makes for some wacky inertia challenge. Each mode brings something unique to Aeolis Tournament's minimalist control scheme, showing that it doesn't always take in-depth controls to make a fun game. When I played this game with my housemates, we had 3 people staring at the TV on the edge of their seats, with us all cheering, laughing and smiling. While quick games lack competitive depth, the tournament mode has a little more meat to the bone, despite still feeling somewhat bare. Aeolis Tournament's online mode is perhaps its single player saving grace. The CPU AI can be a challenge, but it's not very intelligent, with moments of the enemies deliberately running towards the edges in the Perfect Storm mode. Therefore, having online players to go up against gives the game more legs, despite it not being without the odd bug that the developers Beyond Fun Studio have assured should be fixed around launch. I enjoyed the attention to detail when it came to the HD rumble. As gamers, we're used to rumble going off when you're either hit or when an explosion happens, but the rumble in Aeolis Tournament goes off when you charge up your air blaster, stopping once it's at max capacity. By doing this, the game provides a subconscious indicator when it's best for the player to fire, and that is good game design. Whilst I wasn't particularly surprised, I still found myself a little disappointed when the game revealed to not have a trace of story or plot progression. The crux of Aeolis Tournament is in its party aspect, and while you can play these games against computer AI, the lack of plot or something to work toward can leave a feeling of emptiness. I found myself wanting to know why the mutated man-shark and the athletic bunny were blasting each other with air zookers. Is it Christmas morning and they all had one wrapped underneath a tree? Who knows? The only remnants of plot progression that Aeolis Tournament offers is achievements that gives you in-game currency for you to spend on more customization options and unlocking a few other variations on the pre-existing modes. It's at least something, but it makes you only want to boot up the game when friends are around. What does provide Aeolis Tournament with personality are the game's characters. Each one is fun in their own way, despite sometimes coming across as generic. However, there's something endearing about being able to play around with hats for each character for mindless customization. I mean, who doesn't like seeing a wolf with sunglasses and a cat with an eye patch? In addition, the cel-shaded graphics and thick sketch character outlines makes its colours pop with a bright yet calming aesthetic. Along with its inviting visuals, Aeolis Tournament has light-hearted and catchy music that is much more technical than one would initially expect. The sound effects and voice work are much less creative, but it's a minor complaint. Aeolis Tournament is a game that I will bring out at every party. Its simple one-button mechanic makes it accessible for players of all skill levels whilst not relying on luck, and its mode variety keeps the gameplay fresh. The main letdown is the game's lack of single-player content, making it go down as forgettable unless you frequently have friends to play with. Thank you so much for watching our review. If you enjoyed it, please consider supporting us on patreon.com/switchaboo, just like these lovely people have.